Hey, this is Brian with TeachMeGrappling. We're going to show you some heel hook defense. Right now my partner, he's on the bottom. He's got a butterfly hook with his right leg. If my right leg ever gets too close, his left leg will swing right around, go in the hip. Common technique, get attacked by the heel hook. Most people, if you turn like this, you expose your heel, and it allows him to lock up the heel hook. A lot of guys jump out. I'm showing how they jump forward and they try to spin and yank out. If the guy's tight and he's dry, it's probably not going to work. The guy's going to be able to squeeze his knees and then arch up and then finish you. If you try to roll, since he already has the heel hook, I mean, you might as well try, I guess, because you're kind of screwed right here. But if you roll, he's able to stay with you because he has that leg underneath your leg. So you still get caught. So I want to show you maybe a better defense. If the guy's real sweaty and maybe that might work, but when a guy comes around, what I want to do is I want to turn my knee out and then kind of step out of it first, just to kind of get an idea on what we're going to do. I'm showing this with a lot of space. Now, the way it's going to look when you're actually you're rolling or you're in a fight, I'm down like this. This is a classic position. He's going to push me up and over to the side to attack for the heel hook. So when I'm here, my left knee is going to drop down to the mat. I'm shifting my weight so I can pick up my right leg. Now, before his leg swings around, this is a preemptive defense. I want to turn my knee out and then pick it up and circle it back inside the guard there so that it's on that side of his leg. Now my knee's in this position where I can go for a knee slice, set up my next pass. So I'm caught here in like a half guard with a butterfly. The guy's going to push me off to the side. I yank my leg out just like that. That's how it's going to look. You want to know what you're doing, so if you do know what you're doing, you're going to be able to defend early rather than when it's too late. So this is one of the early defenses that a lot of people don't show, and a lot of the best guys know how to do this instinctively when you know heel hooks really well. So I pull that leg out and then I bring it back in. If the guy sits up, I have my knee there like a shield, so I block him back down and then I set up my next pass. So again, I'm going to show this several times. Again, I want to turn my right knee outward to the right. Right now I'm showing if the guy grabs your leg, because a lot of people ask, what if he's grabbing my leg, then I can't yank it out? Yeah, sure, but now I can hang on to his head with my right arm. So if he tries to push me with just one arm, it's not enough. If he uses two hands, that's when he let go of my leg, and I can yank it back out. So again, when you really have the sensitivity of understanding this position, you'll know he's grabbing my leg, I'm holding the neck. So when he finally lets go and he goes with two hands, that's when I take my leg out. And in this case, I still have control of its neck with my right hand, so I'm setting up my next pass again. So I'm going to show this several times because it's a hard move to get used to in the beginning, and then if you're at that level, it'll start to make sense. If I'm here, again, you don't want to come out until he's let go of your leg. That's another good example right there on how I'm going to take it out. Now, if you do get caught, there's going to be times where, he might push you away. Well, in this case, I'm making it again. Here we go. My leg's coming out, showing how my knee stays outward, and then I bring it back in the middle. And again, setting up your pass. So I think that's enough. Now, I'm going to show if it does get caught, because oftentimes it will get caught. You'll make a mistake. It'll get caught. Now, don't run and jump out. Don't do that. So what I want you to do is we're going to turn our knee the opposite direction. Instead of going that direction, I'm going to take my right knee and we're going to point it outward to the right. Okay? So my right knee is going to go outward to the right. Okay? So that's going to make it hard for him to access your heel. And then I'm going to stand up on my other leg. Okay? My left hand will be on the knee, pressing his leg down, and then my other arm, I'm going to use my elbow to pry off his foot. His foot should try to come back. So when his foot tries to come back, you're always monitoring it with your right hand. So I'll elbow it off with my elbow, and then my right hand make sure that the leg doesn't come back. I'm now going to kind of work my way over that knee that was in the middle by pressing it down and lowering my base and overcoming it, getting to the mount. Okay, I'm going to show this again. So we're here. I'd like to do the first defense. He pushes me off to the side. I try to get out, but it doesn't work, so I'm going to point my knee out, keep my balance, stand up, press his leg down, and then get his foot off my hip, and then proceed to the mount. Most of the time, if a guy knows what he's doing, he'll recognize when you're starting to overcome his guard, and he'll probably give it up, and then you'll end up back in an open guard. But at least he won't heel hook you. So again, here from the back, he caught my leg. I'm going to stand up. Again, I can either use my hand or my right elbow. Okay, turn my knee out, use my elbow, pry it off, and then press his knee down and then work myself towards the mount. Once that threat occurs, he should start to defend and let go of his leg lock. Okay, one more time. Here's the first technique again. Okay, remember, as he pushes me over, I want to yank that leg out before he gets it. Okay, if a guy is very, very tight and he might catch you, there it is, I yanked it out again. Okay, but sometimes he's going to catch you. So when you try to take it out and you get caught, stand up immediately, pry that leg off. Right there I used my right hand instead of my elbow. So there's the hand or the elbow, both good options. And then press yourself here to the mount. And the last thing I would like to show is, when you are in this position, and a lot of people talk about spinning with a heel hook, you don't really want to, but because his leg is under, so I want to demonstrate this again. If you decide on spinning, again, his leg is going to catch you and he's going to keep you tight. There's guys out there like Rusimar Palhares, great with heel hooks. Guys have failed most of the time when they do that. If they're very slippery, they might get away with it. Now, if his leg is on the outside, like I'm showing here, where both legs are kind of wrapped around my leg, they might be crossed or whatever, you have a much better shot of spinning. In this kind of situation, you're going to be able to spin and then take your leg, step on the back of his hamstring or his butt, and then kick and slide yourself away. So then it's a very good choice. So if you're here, you kind of get caught in the same type of heel hook. If the leg is under, no good. But if it starts to come out, then this is a time when it's a good idea to roll with the heel hook and then kick and find your way out. So, but the difference being, if the leg is trapped underneath, instead, then I'd rather turn my right knee outward, okay, press the leg down, and then work myself to the mount. All right, best of luck to you. Hope this helps. Thank you.